RAO. RAO, you helped me with the testing the phone lines. How are you doing today?
How are you doing today? I'm doing excellent, man. It's great to talk to you again.
It's awesome talking to you, too. What did you want to talk about today?
Well, I actually, since I've been getting involved with you, I've been getting my brain beaten around by your fans for the last couple of months or so, and I've moved from a point of certainty to, at this point, I'm an agnostic theist, where I don't know, but I think there is. So I've never really been part of organized religion since, well, going on over 20 years now. But right now, I'm dealing with not knowing how to let my son know how to find his own path, because I found out a week and a half ago that he's an indoctrinated Baptist.
Okay. Is going to Baptist church something that your son does every weekend, or?
Well,
I guess, how old is your son?
He's 14 years old.
Okay. And so, have you been taking him to church, or maybe a friend, or?
Well, we've actually been separated for a while now, and when he was 6, 7 years old, I was taking him to Buddhist temples. I was taking him to mosques. I was taking him to synagogues. I was just trying to expose him to everything, so he knew that there was more than just that out there. And at the time, my girlfriend was atheist, and so I figured I had that covered in the house. So
sure. Well,
I was just I wanted him to be able to make an educated, informed decision, and he can't even explain his belief to me right now.
At 14, I wouldn't expect him to. He's still trying on a whole bunch of different hats at that age. That level of development is huge. I mean, geez, I think I liked Dane Cook at 14. It's a bad time. It's a dark time. You know, I think at that time I was wearing puka shell necklaces and I had frosted spike-tipped hair. It will change in time, but continuing to be that resource.
Sound like you came from the same 14 I did.
Right? Right? Shame. Yeah. I should find those pictures. But what I'm saying is, at 14, it is a time to explore things and try on different hats, and it's totally understandable. But what you really need to keep an eye on, and this is just my advice, and I'm just some jack-off in Texas, but what I would say is keep with the epistemology. You know, how do we know things? How do we learn things? And it's not just something that you apply to religion. It's you apply skepticism every day in your life. And giving him those tools, he'll be able to use them moving on into the future, but you've got to explore it.
Well, I appreciate that a lot, and I appreciate everything that this group does for me, that this group does for atheists, for believers, for people who are on the fence, for everything that you do for your own community. Yeah, it's just thanks for all that, and I think I gained a lot here.
I don't even know where to begin saying thank you for that. It's the reason we started the show, and knowing that we're able to help, or at least let you know that you're not alone, you know, that we can talk about these things, and it helps. It's life-affirming. Thank you. Thank you. You have a good one, all right? You take care.
All right. We'll get into some of that other stuff some other time. I just had a serious matter that I thought somebody might be able to hear besides me.
I think it's a wonderful point. And yeah, absolutely. If anybody's watching and they're worried about their teenagers, they're going to teenage, you know. But the fact that you care means a lot. I remember taking a statistics class in college, and my professor leading off the course by saying, that there was a correlation between people who picked up parenting books for their kids when they're still pregnant, and people who didn't, and how they fared as parents, and how those kids, when in the future, different markers like, success personally, professionally, and all of that. And you would say, well, it looks like there's a causal link there, but it could also be that if you're the kind of person who's buying those parenting books, you are probably more likely to be that better parent because you're caring. RAO, it's
because you're already putting in the effort at that point.
That's right. I'm glad that you're putting in the effort. Thank you, man.
Well, thank you, Eric, and all y'all over there at Talk Heathen. You have a great day.
You too, brother. Bye.